Ladies and gentlemen, greetings to you all from Reason Together TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to your time and wherever you are watching us from. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, please enable to hit the red subscribe button down below and also the bell icon for notifications so that whenever I upload a new video, you will always be the first person to be notified. This case that you're about to watch right away is a case of breach of contract. Please stay tuned while the defendant and the complainant make their statement for peaceful resolution. Until I come your way next time, remain blessed and bye for now. Ciao.
Thank you and good afternoon once again. How are you, madam?
I'm fine, thank you.
Speak up.
I'm fine, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, let's hear from you. What is the issue?
Yes, ma. Last year, December, my friend, Mrs. Mabel Adepoju, she loaned me some money for business, and she told me that before she would give me the money, I have to pay an interest of 10%. Then I told her I will return the money back in January, hopefully. So I gave her a check that in January I returned the money. But unfortunately, that January the money did not come in bulk. So I called her that please give me like 2 weeks to raise the money. She said no, that she need the money, that she borrowed it from her friend. And if I don't pay the money or I pay the another 10% interest. So I paid another 300,000 in January. In February again, she called and was like, I said I cannot gather this money all because my business is not like before. She said okay that I should be paying the interest. So I started paying that interest since December to May. And I called her that please I can't pay this interest again. I've not even paid you your whole capital. It's too much for me. Can we discuss on how I'll be paying your whole money? Because money was she gave me and my sister the money. My sister also could not pay everything in bulk. So I told her that please this is what I can afford. If
The
you
money
go
was given. What purpose the money was given?
for business, I did my business I do is to selling of wine,
Eh?
wine. I sell wine and drinks, yeah. So when I told her that I cannot gather the bulk money, that was when problem started. She started telling me that
Madam, speak up. Why is God beg you? I don't need to beg you for you to talk here.
when I told her that we have to stop the interest that I've paid so far, I paid 1.8 for interest and I've not yet paid you bulk money. Please let us stop the interest and let's talk about how we paying you your money.
The interest is how much per year or
Per
month?
month is
You can step up.
300,000.
Eh?
300,000 per month.
300,000
Yes, ma'am.
every month.
Every month, ma'am.
You pay 300,000
Yes, ma'am.
for 3 million.
Yes, ma'am.
How did you agree on that kind of amount or whatever?
I did not agree. My agreement was to pay her in January, but I couldn't raise the whole money in January. She said if I don't pay the January money, anytime I did not pay the money, I'll pay interest. And I could not gather the money in bulk. Actually, I was paying interest because she says her friend's money, they are threatening her. And I said, okay, by May, I told her that please, this money is choking me. I have other things to do with money, even I have other people I'm still paying. Even the 300,000 I'm paying you, I still borrowed from people to pay you. That means people I'm doing business with, they have
Face
not
me here.
people I'm doing business with, they have not paid, they are still paying, and they are paying bits. So let me be paying you bits. She said no, 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 no. She wants the money in bulk. So when the threat was much, she followed me to my sister place, started making sure that she would not live there unless I give her. I told her that okay, I'm collecting some check from my people, but it's not yet cleared. She said she want I should give her the check I collect. I said it's not possible. It's me that I'm owing you. So I now told her that please let us. I now beg. I even have to beg her that okay, let me see if I can be raising money by August. If I can be paying you 500,000 to clear it, if I can raise the money. She said okay. And I called her that look, I can't pay that money. She now had I should pay June interest again of 300,000. I said I cannot pay it. Then she called me on the 29th of June and said they have seized her car, the people that she borrowed the money from. The threat was much. I was almost dying because she was saying all sorts of things. She said so many things that I want to run away with the money. I said, where am I running to? I want us to resolve this thing peacefully. I said, okay, you said they have seized your car. Where are you? Let me come and meet you. So that I can even meet the people that you borrow money for. Let me explain to them how things are. You said no, I shouldn't come. I said, why? Give me the address of where your car was seized. I'll come and meet you myself there. Let us talk this thing, all of us, and agree. She refused to give me the address. So at that day, the threat was much, and another woman now picked the phone and said I should pay the money or else they will do this. So it was the fear I had to call
Or else
my.
they'll do what?
They will, they will do something. They will see. I will see what they are going to do. I was scared. So I called one of my boy that normally take me out. I said, look,
Face me here.
I called him that look, this thing is too much. I will not go and die. My BP on that 29th was of June was almost going to 190 over 90. I was choking. He said, Madam, please let us go to human rights so that this woman will not kill because it's always the way she calls me. That was when I now came and said, I came to report that all I want is let them call her. Let us agree on the terms of payment and let us stop that. If I can't pay that interest again, it's too much for me. My business is not like before.
How much have you paid her from the capital?
What I've paid so far is 1.8 million.
But what I mean, how much have you paid her? Have you given her any money that this is the capital she gave to you,
No,
or
ma'am.
you were just paying interest?
I was just paying interest. When I told her let me be giving you small, she refused that she wants everything in bulk.
Giving her small. But
Maybe
you both agree that you should be paying three. Are you not? You don't know what is called 10% of 3 million.
that was that was in
I
December.
say face me here.
That was in December when she gave me the money. She said I will pay 10% first before she even released the money. She removed the 10%.
She removed 300,000.
Yes.
So she gave you 2,700,000.
Yes.
Then she now told you that every month you'll be paying 300,000.
No. She said that in January I was supposed to return the money. I couldn't. And I called her that let me give you my bill. She said no, she wanted it in bulk. Or I should give her the 10% interest. Anytime I cannot pay the money, I should pay the 10% interest. I said, how am I going to raise all the money in bulk? So I gave her 10% again in January. In February again, I still paid her. She said she wanted the bulk. So I had to giving her 10%. Since I could not raise the whole bulk money.
What did you invest the money into? Say wine business.
Yeah, I did supplies of other things, wine. Wine, yeah.
So how come that you've not been able to raise up amount?
Because the people I'm selling for, they are not paying me in bulk. Maybe I didn't do all the supply once. I can do one supply. They might pay me like 500. Then they'll pay me half payment. And from that half payment, I'll still remove 300 and pay her. So I couldn't gather the money in bulk.
Have you not been into the business for years?
Yes, I have.
Before you collected loan, you must have been in business. You don't collect loan for fresh business. You must have been in business and you know how the business is being run before you go to collect somebody's money.
Yes, I know how it's being run. What happened was that my business went down last time because of the COVID.
Yeah.
Because of the COVID, so I couldn't really raise money. So I was cash trapped because of after the COVID.
Is it not the same last year you collected the money?
Yeah, that was December.
December what?
December 7th.
December 7th.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yes.
There was already COVID now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was why I couldn't raise money for the business because the COVID affected my business.
Before you collected the money, yes, was there no COVID?
No. You know what I'm saying? That last year, you said don't I have money to do my business? I had, but because of the COVID, the business went down. So I need somebody to help me boost it up again. That was how I went to her.
Then before you started investing the whole money into the business you were doing, according to the money went down, were you not watching the sales of the business you were doing?
The sales of the business? Yeah, I was watching it.
Huh?
I was.
Okay, when you were watching and you know the business you were doing is not, the COVID have affected and is not going to be moving, why can't you take out of the capital she gave to you and return her capital, possibly return the 2 million and have 1 million that you are trading? Because you cannot invest millions into business you know that is not moving, because you are being into the business before you begin to demand for loan, you know that the business you are going into, or the business you are venturing you are investing the loan into, is a lucrative business, and you know in and out. Wine business is not something that you buy and it expired or whatever. And before you go into asking someone to give you 3 million to invest in wine business, you must have know your customers, how they have been paying, when they will pay. You discuss the matter, even if it is contract. You should know that the contract that they are giving to you, you know when the payment will be due. Before you go into, okay, I'm collecting 3 million for 1 month, and for that 1 month I'm going to pay you 300,000, 10% or 5% or 2% and all that. Then the person give you the 3 million or 1 million, considering what he or she is to do with the capital. If she has kept the capital with herself, possibly she must have used it for other business turnover. So if you are taking it for 1 month to return the money back, and she get 300,000, considering which other business that she ought to have invested the money into, she feel okay, as a friend, let me give it to you, and I will get profit of 300,000, hoping that it's not going to go beyond 1 month. Then okay, so if your agreement is give me 3 million, I'm going to return 3.3 million to you at the end. Then her giving you the money, she first collect the 300,000 ahead, then gave you the 2.7 million. Then assume you have paid 1 month interest, and you are returning her 3 million back. So when you notice that, at what point did you felt you cannot cope again?
May. In May.
May. You collected the loan
December.
December, and you noticed by May the sales were not moving again.
Yes, ma'am.
So why didn't you return some capital or major capital back to her?
That was why I was calling her. Let us talk about it so that I can be able to know I'm going to be giving her the capital.
No, you have 3 million. If you collected money December, and you know by May the business is not moving, why can't you take, if it's 2 million cash, 1.5 cash, transfer to the account, and use 1.5 million or 1 million, divide 1 million naira, 10% of 1 million is 300, is 100,000. So if you are trading with 1 million, you know you have to pay 100,000. If you are trading with 1.5, you know you have to pay 150,000 naira. So at that point, why didn't you return? Why didn't you return at least bulk of her capital, then left with little that you be trading, and the interest to be less for you paying? Why did you hold on to the capital? Because you are paying her money. You assume you are paying her money from what you are giving every 3 months. That's it. I'm with you.
Okay, the problem was that most of the people I supplied these products, they have not really paid me. So my money too is still outside. That was the reason why I could not be able to give her cash of like 1 million, 1.5.
Did you buy everything 3 million and go and supply to people? That is not how they do business.
No, actually, what happened was that she did not give me the money one. She gave me 1.5 on the 7th. Then on the 30th, she gave me another 1.5. It was even my younger sister that she borrowed on the 30th. So she has said she could not pay back in bulk. So the money they didn't pay her fully, and I said okay. I was paying but he doesn't even have interest to pay. I was the one paying both interest. So at the end of the day, I told her that, okay, let's assume I'm the one. She said she doesn't know that I'm the one. She was okay. I'm the one
Okay,
that collects
if
the
you
money.
don't, why can't you job? If your sister don't have interest, why didn't you return the capital back to her?
That is the money was used to supply other goods, and it
For
has
how
not been
long
paid.
are they owing you? For how long are they owing you that you are not able to give?
Okay, when once we supply in December, they paid part of it in by the end of early March.
Eh?
So early March they paid part of it. So what the interest I paid for January, February, and March, people I borrowed this for, I paid them.
So are you just going around borrowing money from people up and down so that you will not come out and say you can't pay the interest
No,
or you pay? Because some of you are dubious.
no. What
I've seen somebody that
happens?
collected my 17 million, and according to him, every week he's paying 250,000. Then the person he was paying, all of a sudden he said the business is not moving again. Then from there, to pay the capital will come to this thing, no interest, no capital. Then the next thing, when we have issue, he said he had been paying me. I had paid. I said no, you pay me my money.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not going to pay her money. What I just want is peaceful resolution. Let me tell her. I know she helped me because, but I was just like,
Can
why
you
I
pack
came.
this?
It's
Can
funny.
you? No. Use
Don't-
your hand, pack the hair. The hair, you know how they do this thing.
It's feathers.
But father, you use one side and tie it like this. Do you follow people do the hair when you don't know how to pack it?
Not too long enough to pack
Go ahead, leave the hair. If the
Okay.
hair want to enter your nose, let the hair enter.
So why I came, because that's on the 29th when she called me. She said they have seized her car. I was like, let me come and meet them so that I can pay.
You are repeating yourself.
So why I came was that let's call her. If she can come, I will pay you your money, but give me so and so time. That is just the reason.
Which time?
Then I will start paying you from maybe from August or from September. I'll pay you every month this amount, but I cannot be paying the interest again. Please let's stop the interest and let us see how we pay if you accept my terms of payment. That is
So how many people did you collect loan from?
no, I didn't collect from anyone. No, the one I said I used to pay her was from a neighbor that knew all what happened. So it was from her husband. So I gave her back when they paid me. So that was why I could not get the capital. But I don't have any cash on me.
So how many people are owing you now, and how much are they owing you?
They are owing me up to about 4.5 million outside.
4.5 million. And who are those owing you?
The people I supplied, companies I supplied products.
Which company?
We have Starmax supermarket, Starmax supermarket, Starmax.
Mm-hmm.
We have what's it called? Unless I get I don't. They are on my.
Are they not your customers?
They are my customers.
So why suddenly you don't remember the name of your customers? That you have to, that you trusted with how many millions of drinks? How come I can't
Not that
remember
I
it?
give all of them the one person the product. They are different companies, not one company. At least like 3 of them to 4 are the ones that are owing me, and they said that they will pay. What they do is that when the wine is sell, they don't pay. When your wine sell, they will pay you. They don't pay you when you this SO and
Used to hold the two of yours. I can give you hair pack, and then after that you pay me for it. Tie it like that. No, hold it back. Hold it. Hold it. You tie that thing very well. Yes, tie it.
tie it white. That's what I'm trying to do.
Or you go there, tie it for her. Tie that thing properly and stop disturbing it.
Better. So if we agree on terms of payment, I'll start paying her. When my customer pay, if they pay maybe 1 million, they pay 200, I'll keep sending it to her. But she just please bear with me for now and let's talk the interest.
Did you write any agreement there?
With her?
Yes.
No, I didn't.
It was let me have human rights for why are you still here? Give me the phone. Go to where I send you message. The number is not there. I did not send Frank. Go and meet him. Don't talk. Go straight. Go and meet him. I did not send Frank. if she did not if there was no agreement, so how did the lawyer come in now?
A lawyer.
Yes.
I didn't know because we have been talking verbally, me and her.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Mrs. Solushola. I'm calling you from Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Office. My name is Mrs. Solushola. I learned you drop your telephone number that they should contact you.
Okay, Mr. Lushala.
Yes.
Okay, good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
How may I be of help?
Okay, there is a case. I understand you called this office over a complaint laid by one Miss Kemi Rasak against Mrs. Mabe Adepoju.
Your call credit has been exhausted and your call terminated. Dial star 606 hash to buy airtime from MTN or dial star.
Now go sit down there. Now they look. Now here said my call credit finish. Now go there. They do a protocol. Now no go call send credit come. I don't even know this kind of members where person get for this platform.
Hello?
Yeah, I ran out of credit on the other line.
Okay, you're trying to introduce yourself before.
I said I'm Mrs. Solushola from Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice. I'm calling in respect of a case reported in this office by one Miss Kemi Rasak against Mabel Adepoju. Percent of 3 million, but she deducted 300,000 first and gave her 2.7 million. Then along the line, the business went so and she couldn't cope with the condition. They both agreed. And she has paid 1.8 million so far, but the pressure is too much on her. She's appealing that we should plead to your client, or I don't know who she is to you, that she's ready to be paying the capital and they should suspend her on that interest, that she will not be able to cope with the interest that is too much on her, and her business has already been affected due to COVID and other people that are owing her. So hence we are calling you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
After.
Yeah, she reached out to me. Her name is Michael, by way of introduction. She reached out to me and she told me that she's been inundated by calls from your office that she should be make herself available in your office. And I asked her, on what basis? Why is she being asked to come to your office? She told me that she came, eventually she got to know that the lady she was trying to be very kind to had gone to report the case against her in your office. And I asked her, on what basis is the human rights office coming into this matter? Because this is not a case of infringement of someone's rights or abuse of rights or abuse of someone's human rights that she's being invited. Okay. Again, she kept receiving calls from your office, and today she told me again they called her, and I said, okay, let me have the contact. Guy that is whoever is calling, let me have the number. And I reached out to someone from your office, the guy I spoke to earlier, and he told me that the lady in question, the Kemi lady in question, has come to your office to report certain budget on the basis that yes, actually they had a business transaction and she was unable to pay, and Mr. Adepoju has been threatening her life. She's making threats against her and person. And I said, really? And he said, yes. I said, okay. That means if threat to life is involved, first of all, your office doesn't have jurisdiction to even entertain matters like that. If someone is claiming someone is threatening her life, then the appropriate place to go to is the police station. Go and present the case at the police station and say Mrs. XYZ has been threatening my life, then it becomes a case for the police to deal with. So why is she coming to your office to come and incident a case of threat to life? I really don't know why the office is where she thinks is the right place to go to. That is one. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, go on now with you.
Okay, that's one. Then secondly, what the story the woman told you that she has paid 1.7 million is not true.
1.8.
That 1.8 million, she's not being sincere, and I expect that I will come to your office to seek refuge. She should be open to you. She's also not open to you. She has come to your office bouquet of lies, just in a bid to gather sympathy. But that will not work. You have a kid. Someone has advanced you money. You've had a business transaction with someone, and even the lady in question told her she had paid about 3 months interest. They even told her, as at me, I don't even want you to keep paying interest. Just return the capital. And she even gave her option. You can pay the capital twice. This lady never came with, okay, this is the proposal. Okay, this is what I want to do now. And this woman, Mr. Adekoju, has been very, very nice to this woman. She has never, for one, even threatening her, or even saying things that would make your client uncomfortable. She even offered and said, okay, she, out of her own position, she told her, stop paying interest on the capital. I don't know if this lady has also told you that when she took this money, the sister, she gave the sister 1.5 million. The sister had already paid her the 1.5 million. And what she ought to have done was to have refunded that 1.5 million to this woman. She didn't. She used the money for herself and she didn't pay. And now she's running to an office somewhere to go and report someone who had given her money for over since last year. So I don't think that's the route to go, because our understanding is that your client, I will call her your client now because that's the way the guy I spoke to earlier referenced her, their client. And so if your client is saying that the lady she had a business transaction with, he's threatening her life, so let her take matters to the police station and let the police take action. So if the police is inviting the lady on the basis of threat to life, then we'll take it off from there. And also, if you are inviting someone for a meeting or for a discussion, you will be a proper. I don't think this is the proper challenge. Someone just calls you randomly to say we are invited to an office for a case. So how are we sure that the person who is actually talking to her from that end is actually from that office? Bearing in mind the incidents, what we've been experiencing in the country, of kidnapping and all that. So we don't know what this lady is up to. If someone is owing someone 3 million and above, she's not paying, and she's been trying to be very dubious with her activities. There, someone is calling, saying he's calling on behalf of this woman. Then we felt we also felt that what's it called? The channel of invitation was also wrong. So someone cannot call me and say I should come to an office and I'll go. And I told her, she called me and I told her not to go because we don't know who those people are. There's no proper letter of invitation to say, okay, you have been invited for a meeting by so you can't use SMS or a phone call to call someone, considering what the country has become today. I told her not to go because I told her that we are not sure who those people are. So that's the summary of it. So what I'm saying is, if the lady who had, instead of her going from pillar to post, why don't the lady, even in the first instance, come and play to this woman and say, okay, this is the challenges I'm having, this is how I think I want to pay this money. Why does she have to now go to a third party to resolve the issue? When even that lady has never for once utter any threatening or any threatening or comfortable words towards her. And that woman has shown so much compassion. And even told her, don't stop the
Okay, anyway, please, sorry.
To bring everybody there just to gather their favor. And I'm just to declaration. What I'm saying is the the lady has come to your office to report threat to her life. And I'm saying that threat to life is not a matter that should handle with you.
Excuse me. Hello. You are repeating yourself. Yes.
Okay.
One,
That's
you are.
like declaration. That's like a declaration. Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes. So that you would.
Okay, conclude.
Okay, I'm listening to you.
No, conclude, please.
Yes. So she issued that she issued no checks. She gave checks that are not. She didn't have money. She gave no checks. Just also deceived that lady, and now she's not paying, and she's running from pillar to post. The woman is calling her. She's not picking. She has blocked the woman everywhere. She has blocked her number. Even the brother that anybody was talking to, who was trying to mediate, that one too has blocked her line. The sister who she told said she gave 1.5 million from this money to, that has paid her. The sister who refunded her this money way back, she didn't pay the money. She used the money for something else. Now she's going everywhere to try to gather money. It doesn't work like that, madam.
Well,
So that's my position. Yes.
Okay, first and foremost, what is fact-finding invitation? I think before the your client was sent message or called, the first called when the dispatch rider was to deliver letter to her, and she said she was not in town. And if she said she's not in town, the best option for the fact that she knew the letter was to get to her, you can as well send her a message in that regard. 2, of course, a fact-finding invitation for whatever allegation anybody lay, you must establish the fact before you channel it to the appropriate quarters. This office stands to protect and defend the rights of every human being, if not beyond. So you can only see the case should be referred to the police if we establish case of threat to life here, and we dwell on it. But from my statement, excuse me, from my statement, I don't think I can't remember mentioning to you that she registered case of threat to life here, because I'm the one that is calling you, not whoever you have spoken to. Thirdly, if she had borrowed money from her friend and their initial agreement is to borrow the money for 1 month and pay an interest of 10%, which the borrower or the owner of the money collected the interest ahead, expecting her to pay 300,000 every month on 3 million, then it's outrageous. And considering the fact, excuse me, hold on please, hold on, excuse me, I think I listened to you carefully and I'm using my car to call you, so you have no reason to cut me off. I listened to you. No, you have to be quiet. You don't know. You have to exercise patience to listen to me. Whatever your submission is, yes. So 1, that is very outrageous. Depends on the kind of business she's into. Good. I've equally asked her, when she noticed when that business was not moving as planned, did she attempt returning at least 2 million back to her, leaving with 1 million, and she'll be paying the interest of 100,000 on 1 million? Is she aware that 10% of 3 million is 300,000 from the onset? And who did she supply the goods to? Because if she had an initial agreement with her friend that she's to borrow the money for 1 month and is going beyond 1 month, why did she return the capital? Then forget about the business. But if she keep going, leaving the business, paying interest, the amount she has paid so far on interest is enough to return the capital. Then Was it an agreement, a written agreement, that she borrowed 3 million to be giving, to be paying 300,000 every month? She said no. That she gave her on trust, meaning the person is not a money lender. Because in money lender as well, know what it takes, a position he or she should hold to be lending money on interest. If you are not a bank or a microfinance, or you don't have certificates that cover you doing that, both to individual or to corporate bodies. So if I'm just hearing this, that she collected the money and give 1.5 million to the sister, and which the money have been paid back to her, and she never refund the money back. So how do we judge or mediate in this matter when the defendant herself is not on ground? We're just hearing it from you. That means your word against her word. If she deliberately feel, okay, I got somebody that can assist me financially, for that reason she took advantage of her friend, collected money from her, and bring her sister again to collect money, even if it's 1 naira, 2 naira, or whatever amount. Whoever owns 1 naira know what to make use of it for. So madam, I want to ask you, did you actually collect 1.5 million naira from your friend for your sister? Speak up so that they can hear you.
The total money that was collected was 3 million for the business.
Which business?
1.5 she gave me.
Yes.
Then when my sister wanted to do supply, she gave her also the same 1.5. That is what going to 3 million. So my sister too, not that she has given me the money. It was when Mrs. Adepoju went to her house,
yes,
to make trouble.
Yeah.
And my sister was scared. She has to say, okay, madam, please, we'll pay the money. I've given her the money. I was like, okay, I'll be the one to pay. Leave my sister. Because my sister doesn't
have you ever
the
collected money from her and paid back full with interest before now? This is your first time of collecting?
First time.
Okay, if this is your first time, why did you have to collect for your sister?
Because I thought that the money would be paid easily because it was December.
Have you been borrowing money before? Borrowing money from others before?
No.
Okay, if you've not been borrowing, what moved you? What prompted you going to borrow money and you agreed of 10% and you did not even trade with your own and return the money successfully? You now called your sister to go and get money from the same person. Is it that both of you plan to defraud her? What?
No, because she wanted to do some things that December. So that was why I took her to the woman, and the woman said that,
okay, how come that both of you is not paying the money back? How come that you and your sister and you are not paying the money back?
The business was done almost the same time. The money is coming.
Are you people doing the same business?
Yes.
You are doing the same business?
Yes.
The same wine business?
Yes.
And both business flop?
Yes. Not that both of them flop. We supply the same place with different names. So that's why it affected the business. When the payment was not coming on time till March before some payment came, like I told you. So when the payment came, the one that I was supposed to pay her.
Okay, how much have you paid this your friend so far?
On the capital.
In all, how much have you paid her?
1.8. I've not paid her the capital.
Hold on. 1.8, is it include the 300,000 she removed? Is it included?
Yes.
Making 1.8.
Yes.
If she removed it, she give it 2.7 and remove her 300,000. Does that mean you are paid?
And that's why I'm saying that the interest is what I'm talking about. 1.8 that she has removed, that I've given her, plus the 300 she removed in December.
Okay. The interest is much.
That was why I'm begging her to let us stop the interest.
Okay, at what point did you communicate with her? When did you call her?
In May.
What did you tell her?
I told her that, please, I can't be paying this interest again. It's choking me. Help me talk to people that loan you the money so that I can stop paying the interest, and let's talk about how I'll be paying you your money. So far, I've not paid your money. I've paid 1.8. Please, let me talk to them because my business is not like before again. She refused. She now said, okay, they have seats like I said, take me to where the people you borrowed money. Let me go and beg them. I will not kill myself. I don't have money to pay them in bulk. I'll be paying this small. She said I should not come. I said, I want to know them. Let me come and meet them. She said I should not come.
Is she into money lending?
She said it's her friend that borrowed her the money. So I don't know whether she's
So-
into money lending.
Okay. Barrister, anyway, I don't know your name. Are you there?
I introduced myself when it comes to Michael.
All right.
What I just want to say,
Yeah.
I'm just going to say a few things. And I think we'll be done with this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
First, I need to mention to you, I heard when you were saying that whether she's licensed
The low money, yeah.
to create a facility.
Yeah.
I don't think that's really the public trust. Then the matter eventually gets to court. We need that for the court to decide.
You can go to court. Hold on, excuse me, because I would not. Hello, I would not want to waste my credit here. No. You hold on. You hold on. Excuse me. Hello. What you will do, please let if your client did not accept, if your client cannot accept her paying the money instrumentally and stop the interest, then please approach the law court. You approach a law court. You are just deceiving people. You cannot just tell somebody to just go to court. Do you just wake up from bed and you think it's something that you will just please, I don't need to allow you to talk trash on my phone. Listen to me. Going to court. Court is not what is it called? It's not a dead zone.
Yes.
Every one of you have much to speak there. And once some lawyers, once they are hungry and they are looking for who will give them money, they will not stand to advise their client properly. Don't let anybody threaten you with court. If they go to court, nothing will still happen. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
So, go there is debt. Debt is what? Is debt. Is bad debt. There are certain things that I don't like saying online. There is no agreement between you and her. And he knows that his lawyer that is telling me, that was even trying to talk what I don't even understand, know that she's not licensed to lend money. And giving you 3 million to be paying 300,000 is beyond even CBN, even microfinance. So, however, if you want to be paying her the money, you have account details. Be paying her the money through her account.
That is the reason why.
And each time you pay her, indicate there is capital, not interest. So if you have paid her 300,000 for 3 million for 6 months or for 1 year, it's understandable. And you also, you will drop your oju kokoro. Because some of you can be very, very smart. And when it comes to a situation like this, you will be pretending as if you don't know what you are doing. You did not go to microfinance or bank. You go to somebody, it's an individual. Excuse me, don't cut me short. Don't say anything again. Because you know what you are doing. You collected 1.5 million, you've not paid this woman. And you went there again with your sister to go and collect another 1.5 million because you have seen where to be borrowing money or who to collect money from, and you will come up with dirty story.
You see, sorry, let me
Don't cut me, I've warned you for the last time. You are doing wine business. It's family business. You people are producing wine. On what ground should you go and collect somebody's 3 million? Then you want to turn the money into, want to pieces the money into her account. Did she give you in piecemeal? Did she give you 300,000? When you know you can't cope with the business, why can't you return her money back? Do you know how she get her money? You are coming here now to insist you can't pay the interest again, but you are aware of the interest. You know that the month is 300,000. Why do you go into that? So why don't you collect 500,000? Why don't you collect 200,000? If it's easy to gather millions, why haven't you gathered and return her money? And some of you think this place is where you will do dubious thing and you come out for anybody to cover you. The whole of your family would have gone there and be collecting money from her. And she gave you money without collateral. Will you go to microfinance bank or other bank and collect money without collateral? Will they give to you? Even if she's a millionaire, can she put the money into her account? It's even better for her money, her capital to be saved now in her account without getting a dime, other than wasting the money on you, and you are coming back to say you don't have more interest to give to her. You want to be giving her capital. What kind of smartness is that? It's not that you want to know you have high blood pressure. You will not check your high blood pressure. Once you do bad thing, you have high blood pressure.
I'm sorry, ma. Can I talk something?
Talk what you want to talk and sign your about say money. What do you want to talk?
To say that I'm sorry about the whole thing.
Sorry for yourself and her. What is my business? Did I borrow you money?
I'm not saying that I'm not going to pay her her capital, but she should just give me time. And the reason why I
where will that be? Everybody that have money have what to do with their money. You are not going to pay her money. If you all do you want to hold the money until Jesus comes? When are you going to pay her? You have the money since last year.
That last year, what actually happened was that somebody introduced her to me to do a business, rice business. So I did the business without trust. The money was paid into my account. I gave her all her money. I did not take anything. About 4 million. I did that business. It was not even in Lagos. So I'm not saying I'm not going to pay her. She knows. She was even thanking me that she didn't even know me. The person that introduced her to me, and I did the business on her behalf. And when they paid, I gave her everything. She didn't even give me even.
Is she the one that gave you the money?
No.
So like how do we believe you? Whether it's conspiracy, you and the person conspired, they went and market you. She gave you money. Why? How come her own 3 million is okay?
No, this is another one I'm talking about.
But I asked you, have you borrowed money from anybody before? You said no.
I said she was supposed to do it. I was supposed to do a business. So the person introduced her to me.
What's that thing about?
So the person introduced her to me, and I did it on her behalf. She's the owner of the products, and I supplied on her behalf. And when the money was paid, I gave her her money. I didn't even ask her to even give me any interest or any percent. He did not give me. I did not
that
bother.
Money, no matter how desperate you are to borrow money, don't go and check what you are to pay back. Do you understand me? It's not everybody that borrow you money with clear hand or clear eye. You can borrow money from somebody and sell your property to pay, even if it is 100 naira. You can borrow money from person, and that is where your problem will start from. Do your business within your ability, your whatever. Stop borrowing money. Don't borrow from bank. Don't borrow from anybody. Borrowing is a curse, even in the Bible. So stop. Yes. Don't borrow.
Yes, sir.
You borrow money, your friend borrowed you money, and you did not consider, okay, they carry this money, let's go. Even why can't she even tell you, let her be in the business, both of you should go and do the supply. If the interest come out, you part way with some percentage with her. She gave you 3 million, you'll be paying 300,000 every month. Every month. Even if you are selling human parts, which kind of business will you be doing with 300,000 and you'll be getting interest? That you have to save 300,000 again. to pay for next month. For you to pay 300,000 interest, you must have gotten up to 1 million or 600,000.
And when you're paying that interest, there is no way that you can save to pay.
You can save now.
That was what affected me.
You can save. So go and look for her capital and be sending to her account. Anywhere they take you to, go and pay the interest. The ones you are paid, you paid 1.5. Go and look for 1 something to complete the money. Then you calculate. It's too much. That they don't ask you to go anywhere.
I didn't know it was going to take that long. You should know what you want to invest at. How the business is going. Before you collect 1.5, you not finish in 1.5. You need to go and collect your sister. That was so long.
I have to go and do that kind of thing. It's suspicious. You will wait. All right, thank you, viewers, for being with us. Please want to use this avenue to advise most of you. Please don't borrow. Don't go and borrow. Don't borrow, and even if at all you are to borrow, please consider whatever interest you are to pay in order to avoid unnecessary tension that may lead to BP or slump, or you running away from pillar to pole, according to whether na Michael, I don't know what she call this.